She was won by one man but commanded to belong to 5. Draupadi, the fire-born princess of King Drupada, was not meant for an ordinary life. Born from sacred flames, she was destined to change the course of kingdoms. At her Swayamvara, the ceremony where she would choose her husband, kings and warriors gathered from across the land. Among them stood the 5 Pandava brothers living in disguise. It was Arjuna, the 3rd brother and the greatest archer, who rose above all others. With unshakable focus, he struck the impossible target and won Draupadi's hand. In that moment, she saw him not just as a warrior but as her future. But fate did not ask for her consent. When Arjuna returned home with his prize, he spoke to his mother, Kunti. "Mother, see what we have brought today." "Without looking, without knowing," Kunti replied. "Share it equally among yourselves." Those words fell like a sentence. Silence consumed the room. Draupadi's heart trembled. She was not an object, not something to be divided. Yet in a single careless command, her destiny was rewritten. Yudhishthira, the eldest, saw in their mother's words the voice of dharma duty that could not be disobeyed. Bhima, powerful and passionate, felt the fire of desire clash with loyalty to his brothers. Arjuna, who had rightfully won her, stood frozen torn between love and obedience. Nakula and Sahadeva, the youngest twins, lowered their eyes, bound by silence and respect. And Draupadi, she burned. Not with the fire she was born from, but with something far more painful. Confusion, humiliation, anger. Was she a reward for victory, or a woman with a voice no one chose to hear? Every gaze in the room weighed upon her, yet no one asked what she wanted. In that moment, Draupadi stood alone, surrounded yet unseen. But destiny tightened its grip. The sages spoke of a past life, of a prayer she had once made to have a husband with 5 perfect qualities: strength, wisdom, skill, beauty, and devotion. No single man could embody them all. So fate answered her wish in the only way it could. 5 men, 5 husbands, 1 divided life. And so, bound by duty, prophecy, and the fragile balance of a family that could not afford to break, Draupadi accepted what no one else could have endured. Yet beneath her calm exterior lived a storm that never faded. She would stand beside 5 kings, but never truly belong to just one. And the fire within her, once sacred, would one day rise again. Not to illuminate, but to burn an entire empire to the ground.